Hello everyone, I hope that you all are doing good today. So in today's session we will solve this question number 2 of exercise 2.2 students. Okay, see here also we are having these figures and you have to identify which one of them represent these given values or fractional numbers. Okay, so one by one we will start students. See, the very first one is 3 into 1 upon 5. So as I told you in my previous video also students, this 3 will represent the quantity. What this 3 will represent? This 3 will represent the quantity and this one is the fraction. Okay, so first we will see that in which figure the quantity is 3. So here we are having only 2 quantity in circle, in case of circle. Now here we are having 3 quantity. Okay, and here in C segment also we are having 3 quantity. But the question arises, which one of them is representing the same fractional number, that is 1 upon 5. So if you will see here students, it has been divided into how many parts? 4 parts only. Okay, so it will never represent 1 upon 5. Now coming to the next segment, it has been divided into how many parts? 5 parts. And we can see clearly that among 5 parts, 1 part has been shaded. So its fraction will be 1 upon 5. Okay, 1 upon 5, 1 upon 5. Now here 3 quantities are there. So 3 into 1 upon 5. Now here what is happening students, since no more simplification is possible, so 3 1 ja 3 and 5 1 ja 5 means we have to multiply the numerator and then denominator and denominator. Okay, so here we will have 3 upon 5. After multiplying them means in result we will get how much students? 3 upon 5. So here this figure is representing how much? 3 upon 5. If you will see here among 5 parts, 3 parts has been shaded, and if you will calculate its fraction, then you will get 3 upon 5. So this was your segment number 1. Now coming to next segment, 2 into 1 upon 3. So we will see which figures are having 2 in quantity. So here the very first figure is having 2 in quantity. Now we will check out for its fraction, whether the given fraction is matching with the figure fraction or not. So here we are having 1 upon 3. Now here if you will see students, the figure has been divided into 3 parts, and among 3 parts 1 part has been shaded. So its fraction is also matching with the quantity, hence this one will represent the very first one. Okay, now after multiplying, that is 2 1 ja 2 and 3 1 ja 3, so we will get 2 upon 3. So here if you will see this circle students, again it has been divided into 3 parts. Okay, and it is representing, if you will calculate its fractional value, you will get 2 upon 3. Why? Because two parts has been shaded. Okay, so it is representing the result. After multiplying it, how much we are getting? 2 upon 3. So it is representing the result after multiplication. Now coming to the last segment students, we are having in last segment 3 into 3 upon 4. So obviously this one is having 3 in quantity. Now if you will see, it is divided into 4 parts. How many parts? 4 parts. And among 4 parts, 3 parts are shaded. 3 parts are shaded. You can shade any of the 3 parts students, depending on you. Here you can see shade first 3, here you can shade first last 3, like this, depending on you. Okay, so after, see, now quantity is also matched and now fraction is also matched. If you will calculate its fraction, you will get 3 upon 4, and here also 3 upon 4, here also 3 upon 4. So quantity and fraction both are matching, and hence we will conclude that this one third segment is represented by B. Now what we will do? Now we will see the result. If you will multiply this one, so here you will get 3 3s are 9, and here you will get 4 1 ja 4. Now if you will convert this fraction into mixed fraction, then how much you will get? You know, see here 4 2 ja 8 and 1 9. Means what this is representing after multiplication students. See, this is whole number in mixed fraction. So this whole will represent that 2 of the figures will be completely shaded. Don't get confused here. This is the whole, this one is known as whole in mixed fraction. So this one will represent that 2 of the figure will be completely said and 1 of the figure will be 1/4. So here I have drawn the figure, 2 of them are completely said and 1 is partly said, that is 1/4. So this was your question number 2. Students, I hope you understood it. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, all of you stay safe, take care, bye bye.